All right, so welcome to our Gentle Strength this week, session 4 for us this week. And we're just going to spend 10 minutes now just doing a little bit of warming up, gentle movement. Just get a little background, a bit of music going. I know it's nice and quiet, guys, so you don't need to worry about that. Let me know if it starts to distract you too much. And I will join you sitting down on a nice sturdy chair, and we'll just do a little bit of get us moving, okay? Super job. All right, so first things first, I just want you to lift up your shoulders and roll them back. Lift and roll. Shoulder circles. Think about bending your elbows and pushing your elbows back just to get those shoulders going. Okay, super. If you need to, hold on to the edge of your chair. You're going to straighten your right, straighten your left. Now we're going to do a little bit of this today in the actual, when we build up a little bit. They're called knee extensions, and it works on the muscle group here, okay? It's front of your thighs. So I've got my feet flexed, and I'm not locking my knees at the top. I'm just keeping them nice and soft. Okay, good stuff. Okay, scissor arms, so arms by your side. Be in the habit of really setting your feet firmly on the floor, so you're kind of pushing down to ground yourself. And then arm movement, not all the way up, just to about there. That way we can make sure we encourage the shoulders to stay down. And I will start to remind you from now of your breathing. Just be conscious of your breathing. Steady your breathing, lengthen your breaths a little bit. Okay, good stuff. All right, super. Hands on your hips, and then keeping your knees bent, just a little march. That's good. Okay, now when you're marching, if you're lifting up your knees so high that you have to tip back a little bit, you're lifting it too high. You want to keep your body nice and still. Okay, so you're getting a nice hip flexion, and you might be conscious of your core working a little bit. Keep that tight. Good. Super. Okay. All right. And then arms in front of you, a little bit lower than shoulder height. Palms are down. Pull the elbows back and reach your fingertips forward. Nicely done. Beautiful. Good stuff. The reason I mention to keep your elbows lower than your shoulders is that if they lift, we tend to hunch the shoulders, and we don't like that. Good stuff. Arms down. Okay, nice. And then I just want you to do your right leg only. You're going to lift, straighten, bring it in and down. Lift. Just a few. And then switch. Good. And 5. All right, super job. Well done. Okay, I'm going to pop you up. Come to the back of your chair. We're going to be doing a few more, what can I say, different direction moves today. So we're just going to practice those to start with, and we'll focus on them a little bit more next, okay? So what I'd like to do is be side on to the chair. Okay, the outside leg, I just want you to take it out, step onto that leg, and then just bring it back. Just a side step. Yeah, that's good. And then turn yourself around so you've got your back to me, and then do the same thing with the other leg. We did 8. That's it. Oh, well done, Janet. Yeah. That's good. So keep the inside foot where it is, and then just step onto that outside foot, up and down for 8. Nice job, Dave. That's good. Yep. Well, nicely done, Rosemary. That's good. Nice and wide. Well done. Okay, super. And then turn to face the chair. Okay. And I would like you to start in this position. Hands on the chair. Okay. At a little bend in your knee, and my feet are about so wide. Yeah. Okay. Then what I'd like you to do is shift a little bit onto your right foot and then just tap your left toe behind you, and then shift to the left and tap your right toe, or just ball of your foot onto the floor. Use the chair however much you need to. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, good stuff. Right, well done, guys. I'm going to sit you back down. Okay. Good. I'm really pleased to hear that you're finding it a little bit easier coming down the stairs, things like that. You'll start to notice as you build up your muscle strength a little bit. And it's not just that, to be honest, it's just learning how your body moves in the right way so that you can access those moves a little bit easier. So that's really good news. Glutes. So we're going to do some pushing. Sitting bolt upright. We've done this before. I want you to lean forward, push your heels into the floor, and then sit back and release. Do about 10, both feet. So it's as if you're about to stand up, but you're not actually going to stand up. Just focus on pushing your feet into the floor. That's it, Dave. Nice start. Yep, nice. Beautiful. It's gentle, but effective. 9 and 10. Okay, well done. All right, now I'd like you to do it on your right foot only. So your left foot is still on the floor, but it's light. Okay, really light on the floor. This one's really heavy. So you're going to push for 5. 1 onto the right. 2, 3, 4, 5, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, all right. Now we're going to do that and stand up. Okay. So we're going to do 5 both feet. So you'll lean forward, push into the heels. Okay. Really push, pull your core in and lift yourself up. Drive your hips back, come down again. Okay. Push, lift. The push bit is really important. Lean, push. What we're doing is activating the glutes, which are the muscles that have to tighten to get you up. 4 and 5. Okay, good. Right, we're going to do that 2 more times. You can do it the same way, or you can do light on the left and heavy on the right. So if the whole was 100%, what we just did was 50-50. So I'm going to try and do 20% on the left and 80% on the right. If you want to do 50-50 again, that's fine. Okay, 5 on the right. So lean forward, push on the right, lift yourself up. This is classed as a 1-leg exercise. And it's really important because there's not actually many things we do 2 legs at a time. Most of the stuff we do is 1 leg at a time. Push, lift. Okay, push and lift. Hopefully you can feel more work on that right side. Moving over, left, push, and left. Okay, keep going. Well done, Ruth. Just nice and steady. Oh, that looks easy, Dave. Well done. That's it, Lynn. Nice. Okay, super job. Well done. Okay, nice work. Right, so I'm going to pause here, but before we pause to have a chat, I'm just going to address what Janet mentioned, which is getting up from a deep sofa or one that's really soft, okay? Even if you've got the strength to do it, sometimes if it's one that you're not used to, it's like, oh my goodness, I'm going to need somebody to pull me out. So just a little tip, generally things are much easier to do if you're side on. Okay, so if you hitch to the edge of your chair, imagine it's your low sofa, okay, and then just kind of swivel yourself so that you are kind of diagonally, right? So from there, you're just moving so that you're kind of one butt cheek is on and one butt cheek is coming off. Does that make sense? Okay, and then what you can do is you can lean forward and you can really push on that back leg to sort of get yourself up, and also you've got that hand as well to lift yourself up. Okay, so I'm going to try a few this side. Remember too, you've really got to push down on your feet and have your hips back so that you're really squatting to come up and down, and then swivel to the other side and see if it's a little bit easier that way, because then you know next time you're on that low sofa which is the best way to swivel. Okay, and this is why we're doing things one leg at a time sometimes, because I'm using this leg much more. So for me, this is easier because this is my stronger leg. 4 and 5. Right, you guys can have a seat. I'm just going to press pause and we'll have a little chat and then we'll come back, okay? Okay, so section 2. Okay, we're going to be standing up, back of the chair, and we're going to practice some of these other directions for the legs, okay? Right, so 2 choices. You can either be side on, or you can be, if you want 2 hands, you can be there, that's fine. But we're going to do some side steps, okay? So I'm going to put my chair there so that you can see me. And it doesn't matter which leg, but the outside leg, so you don't obviously walk into the chair. So I'd like you to take a step out, put your foot down, push that foot down and let the hips go with you, and then bring that foot back and just tap it in. It's really the same as when we're doing the pushing on the floor from seated. 5, 6, really think about pushing that foot into the floor. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, good. We're going to turn around, so you can either just turn your back to me, that's fine, or you can move the chair if it's light, and then other side. So step out, push, let your hips come over, push down and come back. 1, 2. I'm going nice and slow because that gives you time to really think about pushing down into that outside foot. 5, 6. This knee's staying a little bit bent, by the way. Both knees a little bit bent. 7, because remember, that way the weight stays off the joint. 8, 9, and 10. Okay, good. Now that we've stopped, Dave, can you feel that work now that we've stopped, sort of thing? Yeah? Yeah, okay, good. So give your legs a little shake out. Hello, Archie. And we're going to give those legs a rest just for a minute, and we're going to do some shoulder loading. So this is your prelude to press ups. Now, If you've got a chair base that's fairly narrow like mine, I'm going diagonally on it so that my arms are as wide as possible. Okay, make sure that it's nice and sturdy and that you're right over the arms. So you're not here, because otherwise when you push, then the chair's going to go. So I need you right up close to the chair, and you're going to have your shoulders right over your wrist. Okay, think of a nice straight tower that your arms are. Okay, right, now from here, just two things that I'd like to mention before we start pushing. Your elbows are not bent, but they're not straight. We call it soft, so they're not locked. There's just a little bend in the elbow. Okay, and then your forefinger is pointing straight ahead of you. Okay, so your hands are slightly turned out. These are not life-threatening situations if you don't do them. It just is better, that's all. Okay, then I want you to lean onto your hands, and you're just going to push into them gently while I count down slowly from 5. Push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. As you release and take a break, I want to tell you that the feeling that you're trying to get is that you're trying to push your shoulder joint further into its socket. That's the feeling that you're trying to get. So the upper arm pushing up into the shoulder without letting the shoulder hunch. We'll practice again. Lean over, push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, take a breath. Nice deep breath to release the tension. We'll do 2 more. So lean over and push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. And breathe. If you're getting a bit of discomfort in your wrists, don't panic. Me too. It's fine. It's just that they're not used to it. Lean on over. Push down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Okay, we're going to sit down now, guys, because we're going to give all that a rest. And this is a good way just to release tension in the wrist. Quite a lot of load on the wrist, so if they're feeling like complaining a little bit, don't worry, you haven't done any damage. Okay, it's just they like to complain a little bit. Okay, right, we're going to work hips and core here. So again, I'll just sit bolt upright, and we're going to work some leg extension. Now stage 1 is to lift your left leg just a little bit from the floor. If that gets uncomfortable really quickly, you're allowed to thread your hands underneath your thigh and give it a little bit of support like that. Okay? And then you're going to straighten the leg, almost, and then bend it again. Foot flexed. If it feels okay, you can take the hands out and just pop them on your hips. That creates quite a lot more work in the hip. Go at your own speed, guys. With this one, I'm going to do 12, but if you get to 8, that's absolutely fine. And set the foot down. Hopefully you're feeling some work through the front of your leg, maybe into the front hip. Other side. Here we go. 1, 2, 8, 4. Good. Good. That's it. Well done. Try and get that foot far away from you. And 12. And down. Could you feel that in the front of your legs and hips? Yeah. Okay, good. That means it's working. Right, well done. I'm popping you up now, guys. And we're going to do some backward steps. Last one for today. And you got lots to practice this week because there was some different stuff going on. Okay, so first of all, before we do this, we're going to do a little bit of loading, because obviously as soon as you lift one leg off the floor, the other one's got to be ready for it. So we've been practicing this. Feet again, about so wide, face the chair, and then you're going to lean over onto the right foot, push it down, keep a little bend in that knee, push the foot down, and just push. I'm going to count down from 10, not too slowly. If you're happy to take the other foot off the floor, go for it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shift over to the left. Again, little bend in the knee. Pancake your foot really flat. Push the foot down. Lift the right foot if that's your option. Go. 10, 9. That's it. Hips are back. Well done. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back to 2 feet. Give them a little shake. Okay, super. Right, now, if that is where you are right now and you want to do that again, just do that again, leaning on the right, okay? If you're ready to progress, then I'd like you to lean onto the right and then take the left foot back and up, back and up, okay? Just for 8, all right? So either push and I'll count down from 8, or push and take the left foot back. Here we go. Push into the right, left foot. 1, 2, 3. Keep pushing that right foot into the floor. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch over. Keep that bend in the knee. Keep your hips back. Push into the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Everybody's shoulders are down. Well done. Keep breathing. Keep trying to relax those shoulders. 7 and 8. Super job. Well done. Okay. One little stretch here. Stand far back from the chair. So you have to reach for it. Put a generous bend in your knees and then just drive those hips back. So you have to reach for the chair and feel that big stretch all up the back of your legs. We've worked quite a bit on hamstrings today, which is the muscle that runs from the back of your knee up to your hips. And that's what we're stretching right now. Take a deep breath in here and breathe out. And then bend the knees a little bit more and take some steps in. So you're upright. And then you're going to roll those shoulders back with nice big breath. And then take a big breath in, arms up. Big breath out. Okay, there you go. That is your gentle movement exercise today, guys. I'm going to come and switch off the recording, and then I'm going to talk to you live people and see if you've got any questions for me.